This is just a video on some interesting stuff that I got today. It's FPT surplus. One of the main things was a bunch of under 10 ampere current rating Edison based fuses. Most of these are 10 ampere mixture of Fuse, Tron, and Eagle. Although there's some other manufacturers in here as well. Some are 6 1/4 ampere. There are a few 6 ampere, and but some 15 ampere, 20 ampere, and 25 ampere ones. But for the most part, it's the under 15 ampere ones because I got them for pretty much almost nothing. Then I got this little junction box mount fuse holder, which is intended for purposes of they're principally for things where you're protecting a circuit or an appliance that is being fed by another circuit in excess of the current rating of the particular circuit that needs protection by this. It's pretty much got a little medium screw lamp holder in there, which has a little which takes the fuse. Although one advantage of these is that for things like if you're testing for a short or something, you can just use a little tiny incandescent lamp, like a little 7.5 watt G11 nightlight lamp or something, just as and if it lights up, either the load's on, depending on what it is, or there's a short or something. But anyways, and then also got some of these little strobe thingies, little safety flash, generic Chinese. Don't know, they're next to nothing. But what they've got is they've got a little, because I take a little single AA 1.5 volt cell, because you can get things like 3.6 volt ones like these, which I sold most of these that I had. I kept some of these and this partial tray and a full tray for my own personal use, but didn't have a need for the over 200 of them that I had originally. But anyways, what these do is they've got a little disposable camera flash module in them, combined with a little daughter board grafted onto it that pretty much turns it into a continuous flasher. And if you're an epileptic, you probably want to look away. But this one, the cell on it's almost dead, so it takes a long time to start up, and it doesn't flash very fast. But this is one that was broken when I got it, because there was a loose wire in the one of the switch wires had popped loose. But when I had the thing open, just took out the little piece of red plastic in front of the strobe, and it makes it a whole lot brighter. And then this is, as a comparison, you can't see it because these flash too fast, or the flash duration is too short to be picked up by this camera, but that's normal. But you can see that this one's a bit faster. I can hear that the oscillator for the potential converter in it to charge up the photo flash cap is a lot louder in this one as well. But yeah, not a very good comparison, but then again, these things don't photograph well. Things like incandescent flashers and LEDs are a lot more efficacious at catching on video. And then I got a couple other fuses like this, which is I think a little 50 ampere fuse, but it might be 100 amperes. It's for Type XL semiconductor fuse, made in the United Kingdom for current reference cap, and it's part XL5F100. So this might be, guessing maybe 100 amperes, but it's kind of hard to tell. And I got this 60 ampere Gould Shawmut amp trap, catalog number A60X60 Type 4. These other semiconductor fuses I had already. Those are just like little fuse, power guard. What's this? Shawmut amp trap, yeah, A50P100. And then this one, which is a Gould Shawmut amp trap. A50, this is one I already had. This is an A50QS1004R. Replaces A50P100-4, 100 ampere. So I'm guessing that is a 100 ampere fuse. And then interrupt ratings, 500 volts, alternating current, 200,000 amperes, interrupt rating, 500 volts direct current, 87,000 amperes, interrupt rating, 200 294 degree Fahrenheit. Wait, no, 284 degree Fahrenheit maximum. And 1.08 milliohm resistance. So this one actually lists the, and I think that's December 1998 or week 12 of 1998. 1998, don't know which. But this actually lists the resistance of the fuse, which is important to know for certain power systems. And I got some of these really old March 1959, or at least that's when the box was printed, half ampere busman fuses of the same dimensions as a little FNQ fuse, because I also got a bunch of these little, don't know the precise dimensions of these particular ones because I don't use that many of them, but I did get some fuse holders for those as well. And then I got some, these 4 boxes of fuses. Like 1.5 ampere FNQs, 4 ampere FNMs. Some of these are partial, some of these are full. 3 ampere KTKs, and 5 ampere KTKs. So. And most of everything else in here I already had. But, so that's pretty much it. And there's a bunch of crap on the floor here.